Hello, hello, hello. It's Kathy Vidal at mystampandspot.com coming to you with Tuesday night cards and bingo. How are you today? How's everybody doing? So, I'm just pulling together some prizes for tonight. There we go. Ooh, lots of exciting stuff happening today. We have bonus days started today, so every $50 you spend, you get a $5 coupon code to be used next month. We have the brand new mini, the occasions catalog. Oh, that's the holiday. That doesn't help us. I was looking for the new mini. I don't know where it is. We have the new mini. We have the new online exclusives. We have, what else do we have? Bonus days. Oh, we have a new product of the month. If you spend $75, $5, you get an awesome stamp set. Hey, Jennifer, how are you? Pat, Tennessee and South Dakota in the house. Lots of good stuff going on. Hey, Susan, how are you? I personally have a lot of classes going on. Valentine is going on. Hey, Karen from Washington. It's still afternoon. Yeah, you're on the early side. I'm on the late side. Hey, Deb, how are you? Happy New Year to you, too. Nancy Mancini, Marsha. Nancy's in my time zone. Okay, so lots going on. Let me start with the January Stamp Club by mail while we're waiting for people. So it's featuring all new programs. Hey, Kathy Bovey, Cheryl Davis, Brenda, how are you guys? Kathy, I was thinking of you today. I don't know where I was, driving around somewhere, and I saw someone walking, and I actually thought it was you for a second, and I'm like, yeah, you wouldn't be walking down Mammoth Road way up in North Londonderry. But anyway, I was thinking of you today. I was going to text you. I didn't get around to it. Sue Callahan, Angela, Peg, Janine, everybody's here. All right, so Stamp Club by mail. You make 2 of each, 4 different designs. These are all pretty fun cards. They're all featuring new products. If you've never done a Stamp Club by mail, you'll get all the components cut. This is DSP, so you'll have to hand trim it. All you need is a stamp set with a greeting, an ink pad, and adhesives. Hey, Kathy, how are you? Nice to see you. This is another one. I love this color combo. This is Secret Sea with the Old Olive. And how fun is this Ferris wheel die? Like, look at that. Look at the detail in that. How cool is that? Right? I couldn't decide what to make it. Anyway, that is Stamp Club by mail. That's coming with the Moody Dots. That's these fun colored dots. They're in a bunch of different colors. They come in the Old Olive, the white. They come in this yellow and this orange. Yellow and orange. Those are not Stampin' Up! Colors, yellow and orange. What am I saying? All right, Connie, Sheila, Nancy, everybody's here. Roberta, Debbie Black, how are you? Kathy, no, you wouldn't be walking on Mammoth Road in North Londonderry. All right, so we are dealing with the suite, the stamps and dies. So this stamp set, I mean, I love these images. The phrases are a little big for me. This is, to me, more scrapbooking, although we are going to make use of these this week. But I do like anything with some natural images. But look at the dies. How awesome are the dies? I love the dies. I haven't figured out how to use this piece as of yet. I was thinking that it was going to go in one of these rounded dies, but it's not. So I'm thinking that this is going to separate, so it's going to be 2 pieces. So maybe for like a scrapbook, you'd use it like the corners that go on a picture or something. I don't know. I'm going to have to play with this piece. But who doesn't love those label dies? So that's in this suite. Simply Beautiful is in this suite. I love this. I did feature this in my occasions. Linda Worth, I was going to text you today. I'm sorry. I remembered to look for the bag. But then, I'm like a squirrel sometimes, and someone interrupted me, and I forgot to message you, and I remembered it today when I was at my hair appointment. So I apologize that I haven't messaged you, but I did not have any of those bags left. I'm really, really sorry. But I did look. Wanda Barbadanus, there's a blast from the past. How are you? I hope everything's well. Hey, Maria, how are you? Linda, Joyce, special appearance by Joyce tonight. So anyway, this is really a great set, but again, I'm a big fan of the dies. I mean, you can just build so many flowers. I know we all have flowers, but I love when you can build and layer flowers. So we'll be doing this week. Thursday at 1 o'clock, I will do the other 3 cards that you don't see tonight. Here we go. And here is the beautiful paper. So this is more expensive. This is, hey, Terry, Susan, how are you guys? One side is foiled. So if you see the price on this, it's a little more expensive than the $12.50 that our DSP usually is, but that's because every page, one side is foiled and the other side is kind of a little more, just neutral, more backgroundy kind of pattern. This was really big. This was the piece, believe it or not, that I had the hardest time working with out of all of these. I don't know why, but I do love that coral. I do really like the colors in these. Actually, maybe this was the piece, because that coral piece was very easy to work with. There we go. Oh, yay. I'm glad, Debbie. I'm glad. If anybody else needs a catalog, just let me know. This is the paper that's in the, I'll be mailing tomorrow, so I can pop one in the mail tomorrow if you need one. Just message me or text me or something. This is the paper that's in the Stamp Club by mail. That's the reason why I don't have much left. Has a great green pattern on the back. And then I think this is my favorite pattern. The little pastels, the small print. I really love this particular piece. And my favorite card of the 6 cards of this class is using this. And we're going to do that card first tonight. This is great if you love to color with blends. You could do a whole, card front with just blends, coloring that. This is very muted and pretty. When I see this, I kind of think of Monet. And then, but it does have a very muted peach pie background. So there's the DSPs from this suite. Let's do a card right out of the gate. Let's do my favorite card right out of the gate. So I am using the Simply Beautiful stamp set and the dies. So these dies, I'm going to show you. These have like, what are these called? Stamen. And they have flowers that layer. And we're going to talk more in depth about these because I played with them multiple ways to get them to layer. And these little pieces, I layered on this big empty leaf. Hey, Karen Halterman, how are you? Foggy, Iowa. I think you're sending it here, Karen. We're supposed to get like sleet and stuff tonight. You need glue. Karen, I can send you some. I have it in stock. Just let me know what you need. Send me a message or something later. So, there we go. Here we go. I happen to really told you this was my favorite piece out of the whole pack of paper. I know a lot of people like the gold. Thick white, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And I will tell you that my blog post is written and it is going to post at 8:30. So you will have all the measurements tonight, should you want to remake these. And here's I'm going to keep those in there for just a minute. I didn't show you these other these are the pearlized faceted circles. Hopefully you can catch how beautiful these really are. They have such a shimmering effect to them. They are so pretty. So I am going to adhere my 4 by 5 1/4 piece of DSP. Fun to be back after kind of not being around much for the last few weeks. Fresh freesia. Spring is coming. This is, okay, Karen, I will send a message to you. 4 1/4 by 5 3/8. I'll get those in the mail to you tomorrow. And we are just going to layer this as evenly as we can. And then we're going to put this on the card front. Here we go. Here we go. Like that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right. I have my Everyday Arches dies. I'm going to pull them out even though I know you guys know what those are. Well, maybe I'm not. Oh, no, I am. These are, I used, let's see, I used the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th smallest, and then I used the 7th smallest. So there's actually another one that goes in between these. And I'm going to stamp on this. La la la, la 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 la. There we go. I'm going to do To the Happy Couple. There's a lot of things you could do here. Hello, friend. Thank you. Love you. Could do always here for you. I mean, this card could really be so much. Oh, this is the finished product I just showed you. I didn't mean to do that. Well, now you know. I'll leave it here. Fast forward. I think it's going to be one of those nights, ladies. So I have my Petunia Pop ink, and I'm going to grab my To the Happy Couple stamp. And I have to admit, I have not put these stamps together the way I have been doing them. So they're kind of in their original packaging tonight. Now, I'm going to kind of put it in the center so that I have room for the flowers down below. That looks pretty good. I'm going to close this up. And I'm going to adhere my 2 arches to each other. And then we're going to adhere that to the card front. Then we're going to take out some Tombow liquid glue, and we're going to talk about these flowers. Because these flowers, I don't know, maybe I was overthinking it, but they were a little too complicated for me. I hope you all win bingo tonight, too. Yeah, the spoiler. Okay. So we have 2 of each piece to build the flowers. These are just some extra leaves I die cut. We'll talk about those after. These leaves actually come out of my other stamp set here. Nope, not that one. I'm missing a stamp set that I just, oh, this one. These leaves are die cut from the Beautifully Celebrated dies. It's this little leaf right here. And I love this little branch. We're going to use this later too. This is all part of this suite. Okay, so if I can find a bone folder. I did not organize my desk before I came to sit down. Did you all see what my room looked like on Monday before my peeps came? Then my peeps didn't come because we had bad weather. Where's my bone folder? Well, I'm going to use a very dirty bone folder. I usually use this. Actually, this has adhesive on it. I'm not using that one. This one's dirty, but it's dry. I am going to... These flowers kind of definitely, when you die cut them, have a right and a wrong side. Oops. It might be hard for you to see it, but they have a very straight, sharp edge this way. And this way just looks a little softer. So you just have to be really careful. I'm going to curl the flowers just a little bit, but just make sure you hold on to all these little points because otherwise they rip. Ask me how I know. And I'm just going to go ahead and do that with all my little petals here. There we go. You guys are liking that they ripped, right? Is that what I'm getting the thumbs up for? Hey, this is real world, baby. We don't play and make believe. Okay. I love how you guys all say hello to each other from around the country. That makes me so happy that we've built such a nice little community here and you guys are so used to seeing each other. Hey, Justine, how are you tonight? I missed you last night. Justine's one of the local girls. But I will see you next Monday. Okay. You know what? I'm really glad that you guys are not here tonight because I make this soup. Do you guys ever go to Olive Garden and have zuppa toscana? It's kind of like a sausage. It's like chicken broth, sausage, potatoes, garlic, kale. Anyway, I do a knockoff of it, and my family loves it. But boy, all I can smell is garlic in this house right now. So it's good that you're through the phone, if you know what I mean. Okay. Cold night here in New Hampshire, so. Okay, so I've kind of curled all those petals. Now, before I actually glue this, put 2 petals down and the fatter petal up. And then if you notice, see how this kind of almost makes like a V as compared to here, one kind of comes in and one kind of pops out. This is like the uniform kind of V compared to, this is a uniform V, but it's very tight. And if you try to put it here, it leaves big gaps on the side. So take this wider V and we're going to pop that right in the center. That's what I think kind of gave the most coverage. Should I say that? Hey, Connie, glad to see you here. Penny, if you want that recipe, I'll give you that recipe. You know what? I'll post it on my blog tomorrow. It's super simple. It's like takes 10 minutes to make. It's super, but it's very spicy. But my family loves it. And I grow kale in the garden and I freeze it, so I have it. Well, that one's empty. So I take the kale out of the freezer. Potatoes that I grew. It's great. Okay. So I'm just going to put a dab in the middle. And then, like I said, like that. And we're going to do it for all 3. My board is not sitting even for some reason. There we go. That's better. It was wobbling. I think the bingo cards will stick to my fingers with all this glue. I'm like a first grader when I use this white glue and get it everywhere. Maybe even a kindergartner. Less is more. Less is more. Okay. Now, while those dry for a second, I am going to kind of just judge where I want them to be. And I'm going to put the purple a little lower. And this is petal pink. So, I want to get some dimensionals. And we'll pop these up with some dimensionals. I'm just going to put 1 in the center. You can secure more if you want. And then the biggest thing is figuring out where the leaves go. So I'm going to kind of place them where I put them on my sample. I'm just going to kind of run that across there. And just pop them. It kind of reminded me of a window box. Do you think? It kind of looks like a window box to me. Super, super pretty. When the die cutting's all done for you, super easy to put together. Here we go. We'll do this last one. Whoops. So, I will say that if you look closely, you can see the white dimensional beneath this. There's a few fixes for that. One is to put the dimensional right up on the white so that it blends more. And I am going to pull up some of these petals and kind of intertwine them just a little bit. Like this. The other thing you can do, there is a smaller solid flower that you could put behind these flowers to kind of be a backing. They wouldn't fit, they don't fit the flower perfectly. They're not designed to, but you could do that. You also, and I got to tell you, I couldn't get these to look good. You also can use these center, I don't know what these are called, stamens, diamond, and that can help hide them. I'm not going to do that either. What I am going to do is take this little 3/4 inch by 4 inch piece of DSP. This is basically the leftover when you cut the card layers. And I'm just going to put this in here. And I'm going to leave my inside blank. And then we're going to take these awesome faceted circles. And we are going to put some in the center. So I'm going to do the bigger kind of purpley ones here. They look purple right now. They could look white in some lights. And then I'm going to do the smaller ones up here. Whoops. Well, that is stuck to my... Take another one, put that one to the side for now. There we go. There we go. What do you think? How do you like it? All right, let's play some bingo, eh? Let me put my little stamp away so I don't lose it. You had rain and fog, icy roads. So, was the bus you were driving, Connie, went in the ditch? I hope everybody was okay. Oh my gosh. Hope no one got hurt. That's terrible. We had like an inch of snow last night and a lot of ice. We're getting more ice tonight. I wonder if the kids will have school tomorrow, quite honestly, because they're talking about snow and then it's going to turn to freezing rain and whatnot. So I think it'll all depend on what time it ends. All right, that's our first card. I love it. Let's play some bingo. First prize. First prize will be this set of cards. Now, I think everybody on here has played before, but if you've never played before, this is the bingo prize. Anybody that gets bingo wins. You don't have to be the first to call bingo, okay? Everybody's internet connections are different. Mine is notoriously slow. So if someone calls bingo, or your friend, I hope she was okay. Spring in Oklahoma. You know what? We're getting warmer weather next week, I think, but not spring. I think it's going to be in the 40s. I'll take it, though. If you have bingo, but you see someone call a bingo, still say that you have bingo. I have everybody's numbers on here, all ready to go. And I have to open a window. The lights in this room are so hot. Excuse me while I open this window. Wow, this window doesn't want to open. Huh, there we go. You don't want me passing out here. Okay, so if I put down a number, this will be the first prize. I actually have two of these, so it'll either be the first and second prize, or if we have more than one winner, two people will get this kit. This was a spotlight class from last month, I think. I think. So good luck on that. Okay, so when I put down a card, I'm going to put down the first card for you. When I put down a card, if you have the number, you type B in the comments. When you get another number, you type BI and so forth until you get bingo. There are letters on these cards. Ignore the letter. You just want to pay attention to the number. So this is 10. Ignore the B. If you have 10, type B in the comments. So 10, 13, 3. Oh, these are shuffled good this week. 20, 2, not to be confused with 22, 5, 23, 7. Karen's the first one on the board. 11, 19, 1, and 17. I'm going to hold it there for a minute, see where we're at. Somewhere I have water. Okay, did anybody go online today and peek at the new products? What do you think of them? Do you like them? What's your favorite? I have a few favorites. One we're going to use tonight that's not a part of the suite. And I have to tell you, I don't know how often I would use it, but I just love that it's so different. Boardwalk Fun Dies. That's why I used the dies for the Stamp Club by Mail for January, because, I mean, it's so different, right? We have nothing like that. Okay, how we doing? Hey, Jonna, how are you? I don't think I said hi to you. Oh, Deb, look at you, Deb. Susan. Oh, hey, Kathy, how you doing? Debbie, look at you guys go. Oh, well, that's okay, Karen. Jennifer, Berta, Lynn, look at you. Maybe you'll win bingo since you didn't get the bag. Okay, oh, we have a lot of people on this board. Look at you girls go. Brenda, Lisa, Jane. Hi, Jane. Jane, I feel like I haven't seen you in a dog's age. Okay, keep them rolling. Keep them rolling. We're going to wait just another minute till everybody cycles through. I don't know what is under my board that is making it so wobbly tonight. Something's making it wobbly. Okay, I'm going to put a couple more down. Woolly sheep, that is really cute. You know what? One of my local stampers loves that tulip dye too, Angela. All right, so we have 10, 13, 3, 20, 2, 5, 23, 7, 11, 19, 1, 17. We'll try to get one more row in down the bottom here. 9, 22. Can you see those? Let me scooch those over a little bit. I was trying to make room to put another row down here if we needed it. Shirley. Oh, Shirley and Lynn. You guys duking it out. 6. How we doing? Anyone? Bingo. Oh, Pat. Wow, there's a lot of you guys on the verge. Hey, Susan, congratulations. Okay, if anybody else has a bingo, please let me know while I look up Susan's. Let's see. Anybody else? Hey, Cheryl Davis. Long time no see for you. Tell your buddy I said hello. Susan. Susan Cray, you're really close too, huh? Holy smokes. There's a lot of you guys. Hi, Myrna. Susan Frazier, I saw your numbers on here somewhere. We just have a lot of numbers to go through here, but that's okay. Guys, if you see any... Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to shake this. If you see anybody else call a bingo, let me know. B-I-N-G-O. There you are. 5, 7, 9, 17, and 22. 22, 17, 5, 7. We're looking for 9. 9. Awesome. Congratulations. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Putting your name on this kit. Is that all we have? Just one, huh? How about that? Congratulations. I'll get these out tomorrow. Doing some mailings. If anybody needs a calendar. Oh, Shirley. Shirley. Is that Shirley Malarkey? Did you get them too? I'm glad I didn't scoop those up. Oh, congratulations, Shirley. Let's just double check your numbers real quick here. I should have put these alphabetical. I just copied them off of the post. There we go. 2, 3, 11, 13, and 22. 2, 3, 2, 11, 13. There we go. Awesome. Well, there we go. And you get a set. And you tell 2 friends, and you tell 2 friends, and you tell 2 friends. Awesome, awesome. Guys, has everybody signed up for my free event? Make sure you do. I'm sending free card kits. It's a whole class. Let me put these aside so I don't mess them up. Do you want a sneak peek of that new class, or would you rather wait until that day? Either way, plan on joining me that Saturday. Just asking you to pay for postage if you'd like the free kits. So that, here we go. I'm sorry, Jonna, but thank you so much. Penny had bingo. Penny, I didn't see that. Penny Powell, there you go. Okay, so Penny, I do not have a third set of that. I do not believe. I'm looking for your name here real quick. 2, 7, 11, 13, and 22. There you go. So Penny, instead, you're going to get a Stamp Club by Mail. Hey, Lynn, how are you? A Stamp Club by Mail kit. So you make 2 of each of these. This is from... Oh, that's not it. This is from... When is this from? This might have been November, maybe. So I'm going to put your name on this. Congratulations. Well, that pen's junk. I told you, this is the night, right? I guess we're going to just grab a marker here. Are you guys sad that these stamping rights went out? I'm very sad. I'll never get rid of mine, honestly. I love them. It made me very sad, but onward and upward. What are you going to do? Okay, I'm going to give you a sneak peek of one thing. Maybe 2. I don't know. So this is why you want to sign up for the free kits. How cute is this paper? Look at that paper. This is new. See the gloss on it? And it's a little treat box. Look at the little bling with the eggs. You'll get the bling. You'll get the ribbons. You'll get everything needed to make this cute little box favor for someone. That'll be my free event. And this is like my favorite card. I'm going to show you how to make this and what's involved in this. Do you love that? This is kind of a cool technique I'm going to teach you that day. So, and if you can't be there that day, everything will be recorded. Okay? So, it'll be recorded for 30 days. It'll be on Facebook. And then after that, Facebook will get rid of it. But I will move it over to YouTube. So you will be able to find them, okay? So if you haven't signed up for that event, I posted a link. I don't know if it's above or below what you're looking at. But you like sneak peeks. All right. Okay. Next card. Next. What did I do with it? Oh, it's over here on the side, I think. Oh, my goodness. You know, I have everything all organized in bins, and yet I'm still not able to find anything. Okay, this is my least favorite project of the 6 projects I made from this. Okay, couple reasons. The paper is a lot for me, personally. Some people love it, and I don't know. I was having a hard time using this piece of paper. I was telling you that when I was going through it. So this is Petal Pink. It's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And like I said, all the ingredients and measurements are set to launch tonight at 8:30. So you'll be able to find it on the blog. Okay, this is the piece of paper that I just really struggled with. I mean, it is pretty. But the big flowers throws me off, I think, because I'm not good at using them. The back of this is Petal Pink and kind of simple. So I'm attaching a 4" by 5 1/4 to Old Olive, 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And then we're going to put that on this card front here. Oops, this is like the simplest card ever made, I think. There we go. Joelle said to me, why can't you do cards like that for your free event or for one of the classes you do? Because that would be really easy to cut. And I said, because then, Joelle, you wouldn't be employed. 4 by 5 1/4, basic white. I love to tease her. She loves to tease me. That's our inside liner. This, again, comes out of the beautifully celebrated dies. This does happen to be the smallest die. Okay. And this is where I am bringing in a stamp set that is not in this suite of products. I loved this happy birthday and I wanted to make use of that. I wanted this to be a birthday card. So I am going to stamp that happy birthday with an Old Olive on this piece. There we go. Yeah, sometimes, Karen, they're really hard does look like Grandma's couch. And I'm a grandma, so I can say that, but I don't have a couch like that. Oh, look what I did. Look, I don't have any old olive at the top of this. I must have either layered it off or... I don't know if I can fix this. It might be attached too long. Oh, maybe. Maybe, baby. Baby, baby. Woo! There we go. I'm going to just add a little more adhesive here. Boy, that was lucky, wasn't it? Lynn, do you see why I forgot to message you about that bag? When I say I am like squirrel sometimes, it doesn't take much to interrupt me and get me going in a different direction. Sometimes I am just all over the place. Okay, there we go. And poor Joelle, she is the most focused person ever. So this, actually, you know what? If I have cleaner, I do have cleaner. I want to do this in Calypso Coral, not the green. I think I like the Calypso Coral to brighten this up a little bit. I mean, it's pretty bright, but to keep with the bright. So I'm just cleaning my stamp over here off to the side. There we go. We're going to do it in Calypso Coral. And this happy birthday kind of fits perfectly on here. So there's a widest point here and here. Boy, my glass is filthy. Squirrel. And I'm going to put the widest point right at the widest points. Like that. There we go. Closing that up. Now, you know, this, I'm looking for an open one. You know, the 2-pack of linen thread, the early espresso and old olive that we had this fall, well, it carried over, and I could not be happier. So watch what I'm going to do here. These come from the embossing add-on kits. The add-on, it's got the tray and the embossing buddy. Comes with these tweezers and a little brush to brush out the embossing powder. These are great because you push them and then they'll close and hold something on their own. There are other manufacturers that make them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this twine. Oh, my fingers are dirty. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to end it over here on the opposite side. We're going to snip that. I'm going to pull this off and I'm going to pinch this in the middle. Like this. And I'm going to hold it with these here tweezers. Like that. Then I'm just going to cut another little piece of twine. When you get your kits, if you order the class or if you place an order and you get your kits, it'll all be one big piece of twine. You'll have to cut some off. Then I am just going to take the other piece, and this is way too much. Don't cut off this much like I did. You only need a couple inches. You don't need this much. Karen likes the large floral image. Interesting. But the question is, would you have a couch with that large floral image? That's what I want to know. So I'm tying a knot. I'm just trying to get it off of the point there. There we go. So the tweezers act like an extra hand. And I'm just going to tie like a square knot. I'm not even going to put a bow. Just a double knot. Like this. Bloop. Then, when I let this up, I can shift that little knot left or right towards the center. And we have a cute little bow. And it's just an easy way, instead of trying to tie a knot with multiple loops, it's just an easy way to tie that knot. I think I'll pop this up with dimensionals before I put that bow on. I want to put the bow on the bottom of this, but I am gonna. So here I am. I meant to put this big flower over here so that this would sit like this, but Dopey Kathy didn't do that, so this is gonna sit on this side, right here, like that. Then I am going to take a glue dot, Personally, when I'm mailing cards with little bows like this, wow, these glue dots are on the wrong side. When, these are like giant glue dots. I don't even know where these came from. Those are not our glue dots. I want the little mini ones. Contraband. I mean, I can't even remember when I bought those. Those have got to be years old. They must have been stuck in the drawer somewhere. When I'm mailing a card, I find that the glue dots don't hold these bows as well. So if I wasn't trying to be quick and efficient here, I would actually daub a little bit of white Tombow glue there, just opening my bows a little bit just to define them. And then I would press my bow in, and these are pretty heavy. I would just lay those on there and let it sit and dry like that, personally, as opposed to the glue dot. Glue dot's good for short term. Mid-century modern paper. Yes, mid-century modern paper. Patio cushions. Now that's a great idea. Not the couch, just the paper. Okay, well, if you like it, nice and simple. Oh, I didn't put my goodness. I need my dots on there. So this time I'm going to go for the more corally ones, the darker ones. I'm going to put one here. Oh, that's pretty big for right there, isn't it? I'm going to take that off of there, and I'm going to put that up here. And I'm going to put a smaller one on this label. And then, I don't know, I think I'll take one of these pink ones and maybe put it up here like that. There we go. This was my prototype where I put the flower in the right direction that I was looking for. So there we go. All right, let's play another round of bingo. We gave away so many kits, I don't even know what I'm going to give away next. Let's see, I do have a stash of other things. Okay, so I do have another Stamp Club kit, and then we'll go from there. All right, good luck, everybody. Game 2, coming at ya. Coming at ya, coming at ya. Game 2. Which one do you like best? The purple or the big flowers? I do really like those die-cut flowers. Okay, good luck. I hope you all win, as Karen says. We have an 8. We have a 15. We have a 24. We have a 4 with a gem on it. So we'll get that gem off there. And we have some adhesive there. I just don't want the cards to stick for the next round. That's why I want to get it off. Okay, let's see. 12. Can you guys see that 12? Okay, it looks like it's in focus to me. Wow, hey Valerie, a lot of big flowers. Small one, says Debbie. 22, 1, 23, 3, 20, 13. Wow, a lot of you guys like the big flowers. 7, 17. So I'm glad I used them because I was really struggling and I almost didn't. 25. I'm going to move these back. So 8, 15, 24, 4, 12, 22, 1, 23, 3, 20, 13, 7, 17, 6, and 25. There we go. Okay, on a side note, if you've ever thought about joining Stampin' Up, they might not have an awesome promotion, but this is a good month to do it because anything you purchase this month after your initial kit, you get your demonstrated discount, plus you get the bonus days coupons. Oh, hey, Myrna, congratulations. Anybody else besides Myrna? Plus, and you get it on the full retail value. Those coupons are based on the full retail value, not your discounted amount. Plus, you can get the $5 item. So it's a great month if anybody's thinking ever about wanting the discount. Guys, I'm going to look at this, so you guys keep an eye out for me if anybody else besides Myrna. Hey, Mary Hubbard, how are you? Happy New Year to you. Myrna. Let's see here. Where are we? Oh, Karen. Karen Ross. So we're looking for 2. So there's Myrna. So 3, 7, 15. 7, 15, 3, 7 for 22 and 25. 25 and 22. And then we have, who is the other person here? Let me see. Oh, Karen Ross. Let's see. Congratulations. 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 Karen Ross, here you are in big print. Look how these 3 people came out big. 4, 7, 12. 4, 7, 4, 12. 12. 17 and 22. 17 and 22. Congratulations. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so let me put... So, Myrna, you were the first one. So you are going to get this Stamp Club by Mail kit. And... Oh, need that marker again. Ah! Cover came off. Okay. And let me find another kit from Miss Karen Ross. Lots of kits. I found out today that we've gone through many of my kits. All right, let's see what's in this one. I don't have a whole lot left. I did a kit sale. I don't know, at one of my events. And so I really do not have many kits left. These are all kind of leftovers, 1, 2s of different classes I had. So let's see what we have here. Okay. So this is, so these kits are kind of, you really only need a greeting. So this was with you in mind. And this makes 2. So this must have been a Stamp Club by Mail at some point. Oh, I like that. I love this DSP. Oh, if you have someone that's traveling, going away. And this, I love, 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 love. This one, I did not put a greeting in the front, but you certainly could. So, Karen, do I have your address? If I don't, make sure you message me later so that I can get this out to you. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right, let's see what else we have here. Let's see. Oh, these are good ones here. Okay. I have another one. I don't have the sample cards, but I do have the instructions that I can show you. All right. Let's do our 3rd and final card of the evening. Thank you, Susan. All right. Awesome. Thanks, Karen. Yeah, you can use any stamps you have on hand. Stamp Club by Mail is designed that you don't have to have the exact stamp set. Excuse me while I take a drink of water. Guys, don't let me forget to close my window when we're done here, huh? I need your help. Do you need Valentines? Do you want Valentines? This is super cute. This is the Love Notes class. You're going to get a half pack of this DSP. You don't even need stamps for this because this DSP has all kinds of greetings in it. Look at your extra special. How cute is that? This makes a little treat. And this is a treat. And I have to tell you, I found these. You'll get the candy with the kit. And I found these, but you may get candy instead of these. Because I started to realize these are like little cakes. These are, I don't know what they are, Little Debbie or something. I don't know if I can ship those without those getting crushed. Look, just being around here, they've gotten crushed. So you may get candy in here instead of cakes. Because I just don't want you to wind up with mush. You'd have to take those and make cake pops out of them. So that is one class. The registration is on the bottom of the top of where you are. This is the other class. This has a slider gift. So yours will be easier because I did mine real quick and the adhesive inside my box is sticking out. But this is the ribbon acts as your little little slider to get your treat in and out, and you'll get the conversation hearts. And then it comes with these 3 cards. Everything will be die cut. All you need is a stamp with a greeting, some adhesive. And this one, you're going to get a half pack of this beautiful DSP. In both of the classes, you're going to get a package of these little hearts. But look at these hearts. The little embellishments also come with little envelopes. Those are little envelope embellishments. How cute are those? So you get a full pack of those. And each class is only $25. So there you go. You can take 1 class, you can take 2 class. All right. Card. Oh, I like this card. I like this card. Okay, again, I will be using, let's see. I'm going to be using these Simply Beautiful dies, part of the suite. So tonight we're using the small flowers. Later in the week, Thursday, we'll be using these big ones. So this is the stamp set that completes that bundle. This is the other bundle, Lovely Arrangements, which is very fun. Just a note, happy birthday, you're so lovely, so very much. Sending smiles, always here for you. Hello, friend, thank you, love you. So it could be love you so very much, thank you so very much. So those are the 2 bundles. However, I am going back to this, the stamp. What did I do with it? Well, it's the stamp that goes with this. Here it is. This happy birthday. We're going to use this one again. Okay. So, this card has a beautiful new embossing folder. So, I have a piece of peach pie. Whoops. I got flowers coming out. 8.5 by 5.5. Scored at 4 1/4. We're going to hold this horizontal. This is my white liner for inside. Then I have a piece of Calypso Coral, 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. I have a 4 by 1 1/4 piece of basic white. Oh, did I bring the embossing folder over? I forgot the embossing folder, but can you see how pretty that is? Isn't that really pretty? So I saw this online. I did order it. But it wasn't until I came and I used it that I went, wow, that is really pretty. It's not feminine. It's not masculine. It's kind of a great all-occasion folder. So we're going to take that. We're going to adhere that to our coral piece. Sorry, my husband's coming home, so my dogs are going a little bananas here. If they're making your dogs bark, I apologize. Ah, I'm off. I'm off. Charlie and Duncan, Troublemaker and Troublemaker 1 and 2. I'm always giving them snacks, so Lizzie now calls them Diabetes 1 and Diabetes 2. Which is kind of funny, but not really funny. They burn it off. Okay, we're going to attach this to our card front. Like so. There we go. While I'm at it, I'm going to put this liner in there. Just to get that out of the way. So it's not flapping around my desk here. Okay. Look, I did this again. 2 cards in a row. I got this really off. Who does this? Are you guys seeing why I put 2 stripes of adhesive instead of really cranking up the adhesive? I crank up the adhesive more when I'm not doing it live, because when I'm doing it live, I'm kind of working around the phone. There we go. That's better. All right. Then we have this bag of goodies. And we have, oh my gosh, this is great ribbon. I know we all have too much ribbon, but this is pretty cool. This is gold, white ribbon, gold and white ribbon. It is very soft, very pliable. Sparkles quite a bit. The metallics are still in, amazingly enough. So this was left over from a different roll, from a kit that we cut. Can you see that? Can you see how pretty that is? All right, so I am going to stamp happy birthday on this before I do anything else. You guys are already barking. It's dinner time. Oh, Karen. Karen Halterman says hello, Larry. I don't know if he can hear me. He might have gone upstairs. I will let him know, though. Okay. Now, I'm going to put this towards the bottom just for this particular design. So I'm looking to kind of get it in between these two little points here. Like that. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to add a bunch of adhesive. I am going to pop this up on a dimensional, but here's what I want to do. I just want to run ribbon along this, kind of back and forth, and it definitely is easier when there's adhesive on the back. Like this, whoops. And then like this. There we go. And we'll cut this ribbon. My scissors are getting dull. I went and bought a brand other than Stampin' Up. It makes me so sad that we don't have paper snips anymore. So sad. Okay. I looked at having my scissors sharpened. $10 a pair, which is exactly what they cost. So I probably will do it with most of them. Okay, Karen, thank you. By the way, there's a lot of you that'll be getting messages in the next week because I did not process like payments last month. It was kind of a crazy month. You know what? Now that I put this on there, I don't love the angle these are at. I'm going to angle this a little more. Let's see. There we go. That's a little better. So I will message you before I charge you, but Stamp Club by Mail did not get processed last month. 2 of my Spotlight classes at the end of the month did not get processed. So just an FYI. Okay. There we go. Now, I'm going to take that bone folder again. And I am going to curl my petals. And again, I'm going to hold on to those little tabs with my fingernails to ensure that they do not rip off. Like this. What do we have? One more round of bingo after this? And we'll have fun, fun, fun. Till your daddy takes... You like Fiskars. Interesting. Okay. I did see those, but do they make the little small ones? A knife sharpener. Really? I do have one. Angela, I feel like you give me the best tips when I'm live. That is great to know. Okay, so now you're saying, wait a minute. That's a peach pie with that Calypso coral flowers. And yes, you are right, it is. I just wanted to have a little bigger base. So what I'm going to do is put the big flower opposite the big flower. And again, I'm going to use Tombow. Right smack dab in the middle. Like that. And I'm going to put them opposite each other. Oops. The big petal opposite each other. Then I'm going to turn this one around and I'm going to add more Tombow. Part of this is to make it big enough to be able to put the big dimensional. And again, see how it has that bigger V as compared to this one is kind of a very curved on this side and this is a smaller V. So I'm going to put that bigger V underneath the big flower, the big petal. This is just going to give me more surface coverage and just a little contrast. So I'm going to put this up here. And I'm going to use a dimensional. You can use a mini dimensional. I just feel like when you're just using one, I feel like the mini dimensional is not much of a surface area. Put this right up here like this. Okay, now let's talk about our leaves. So I have these kind of funky pieces, and I'm not 100% sure. Where's my dies? I'm not 100% sure that they were designed to go together. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to tell you I know for certain, because I don't know for certain. And in retrospect, after I cut them, I kind of was thinking maybe this was the piece that should have gone with this leaf. But I have to tell you, when I put them together, so that's a much bigger piece, I was using this one, these ones here. Where's the leaf? Here's the leaf. But I have to tell you, when I lined it up with this leaf, I really didn't think it fit any better, to be honest with you, than the small ones did. Because see how this piece kind of points that way? It didn't look like it was going to go on here any better. Maybe it would once it was dyed. Well, maybe that would be the way. Well, I used the dye, of course, to judge, and I wasn't loving the way it fit. So if you get these dyes, you're definitely going to want to experiment a little more than I did before I made my commitment to it. That will be my recommendation. This set has a lot of dyes, and these bigger flowers are really beautiful. If you love that bigger pattern GSP, you're going to love the card that has the bigger flowers on it on Thursday. So now I'm going to take my white glue, and I am just going to add, some glue here, like this. And so this is two-tone. They're both two-tone. So I chose my leaf to be lighter and what I'm going to call my vein to be darker. Like that. You could do it the opposite if you wanted. I just thought when you look at the leaf, the veins typically are a little darker. This two-tone olive paper. I like to die cut with the two-tone because in most instances you can cut two pieces at once. Most instances, not everything, but. And just shift them until you are happy with their placement. I'm going to move this up just a little bit. Like that. There we go. Okay. 90 birthday cards. Holy smokes. Wow. Cute bag and scissors still being sold. Oh, really? Interesting. I saw, oh, Angela, you said that. Fiskars do come in a small size. You got them at Joann's. Oh, interesting. Okay. Bet Amazon probably has them, right? Huh. Let's see. Okay. That's a lot of cards. Holy smokes. I'm sorry. I was reading the comments. I apologize. That's boring for you. I just was finding the comments very interesting. Okay, so I'm going to put a couple dots on here. All your numbers tonight are birthdays. Well, I hope you win. I hope you win. Cute. Oh, that's what I bought. Cute Bee, Cutter Bee, something like that. That's exactly the brand I bought. I don't think I bought them on Amazon. I saw them advertised at some office supply store, and that's where I bought mine. Or did I buy them on Amazon? I don't know. I was price shopping. They were at an office supply store, and they were at, and they were on Amazon. I can't remember which one I ended up buying them from, but okay. I'm just going to tuck these under here. Now, normally, I would kind of put one on each side, but I didn't like that they were going in the same direction. So I'm going to kind of cluster them together like that because they're kind of at the same angle. If the other one was going that way, like if I'd flipped the paper over and I could do one on each side, I might. But since they kind of were both at the same angle, that's how I'm putting them. And we're going to bring these back. These are our faceted. Now look at this. Look at how interesting this is. So this comes out of the flower. This is like the throwaway part to one of the flower pieces. Let's see here. That's this one here, I think. Okay, it's like the center that gets thrown away. And you could put this in your center as well if you wanted to, even though there's a die with bigger ones. I couldn't get it so that I liked it, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put one of these coral ones here, and then I'm going to put a couple of the petal pink ones here, and maybe we'll put a small coral one. I don't know, maybe down here, like that. There we go. There's my prototype. What do you think? We have one more game of bingo to play, but I'm curious to know which one you like best. I think that's my favorite of the week, not just tonight. You'll have to tell me later in the week which one you like best. Okay, let's play our last round of bingo. All right. You have the Cutterbee ones, Karen, Cutie Bee, Cutterbee, I think they are. Not covering the ribbon. Oh yeah, when you put it on the back of a label like that, your ribbon really can go further. Can't believe 90 cards. Holy smokes. Okay. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Cutterbee. Thank you, Connie. Okay, here we go. BINGO 8, 20, 24, 17, 15, 23. Purple one's mine, 2K. Debbie, you too. 3, 13. Purple's your favorite color. It's in your hair usually. Do you still have purple in your hair, Maria? All right, 8, 20, 24, 17, 15. Look at, uh-oh. Look, I didn't put these cards back in, so I'm going to shuffle these in. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. This game is a little jilted. Good thing you guys weren't paying money. Holy smokes. Okay. Maria, every time I think of you, I think of your crazy neighbor. Hope that's going okay. Maybe the winter is causing some separation for you guys. Okay. 8, 20, 24, 17, 15, 23, 3, 13, 6, 12, 10, 2, yes, Maria, 9, 5, 22. Let's leave it here and see what we have. B-I-N-G-O, B-I-N-G-O. Daisy. Now that I've rigged it, Karen, maybe you'll win. Ooh, Connie's close. Pat's close. Deb Napolitano, famous for not winning. Hi, Leslie. I don't think I said hello to you tonight. Deb Napolitano. Anybody else? I'm going to let this roll for a minute. Karen, you were so close. Terry, Susan Temple. Anybody else? Oh, look at Maria, Jane. You guys were so close. $16, I'm sorry. So close and yet so far. Okay, let me grab the numbers real quick here. Guys, let me know if you see anybody else come rolling through. Who am I looking for? Deb and Susan. Deb, you're here. 2, 6, 8, 17, 23. 8, 17, 23. We need 2 and 6. 6 and 2. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You won loses bingo. Oh, man. Sue Temple. Temple. I'll show you what you want after, guys. Let me just verify these numbers real quick. Let's see. Oh, there you are. 5, 8, 12, 20, and 24. 5, 24, 20, 5, 8, 12, 5, 8. There we go. Awesome. Congratulations. Well, let's show you what's behind door number 1. You guys will get the same thing, okay? This was a weekly class I had. So this is featuring the Sweet Blooms and the Florals in Bloom DSP, which I believe has been, I think it's still in stock, but it's been recently discontinued. I loved this card. That's actually on my wall as a sample. And, oh, talking about big flowers. Look at that. Lots of detail in these cards. Oh, and I love this card. I love this particular sheet of paper. 14 was missing in action. And we have tulips. This must have been a bingo week because there are 6 card kits here. Look at Have a Lovely Day. So we have 2 fun folds in this class. So there we go. That will go out to Deb. And 1 will go out to Sue. Congratulations. Last year, Karen, you say it like that and it sounds so long ago. Holy smokes. Wow, we're really cleaning house on those kits tonight. Well, thank you, ladies, for playing. I'm not sure what time it is, but very shortly, the photos and measurements will be loaded, and supplies will be loaded on the website, so you can go there. I believe there's a link up above or down below. And I won't see you tomorrow, but I will see you Thursday at 1 o'clock. If you come back, I'll show you the other 3 cards. Want another sneak peek before you go? Let me just put these cards in my drawer so I don't lose them. I'll give you another sneak peek of one of the Stamper Appreciation, okay? Look at that. Look at all those little pieces. I love this. And here's the last card from that day. How cute is that? Look at all the detail with all the layers. So there we go. Make sure you sign up for your Stampers Appreciation. I'll send you these. And what else? I think that's it. I hope you guys have an awesome night. If you're in the Northeast, stay safe. I'll be using those dies much more now. Yay, that's awesome. Thanks, Deb. I'm glad. All right, you guys. Oh, the window. Thank you, Justine. I'm going to close that right now. And I didn't pass out, so that's a good thing. All right. I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks for being here. I'll see you on Thursday. Bye, you guys. Thanks for playing.